Alright everybody, it's time for me to come clean. I would like to apologize. I've made a grave error, and it will not happen again. 2 episodes ago, we made the revelation that Inuarashi was Odie and Nekomamushi was Garfield, and I jokingly, in the moment, said that Odin was John Carbuncle. And now all of you full-on Garfield heads will be able to tell me what I just fucking did wrong. His name is John Arbuckle. I don't know why I said Carbuncle, but fuck me. To make up for this, death by 1,000 paper cuts, and every piece of paper is a panel from the Garfield comic where John is either in or referenced. Also, welcome to Paramecia Fancast, the One Piece fancast where we review the latest chapter of One Piece and have a different One Piece related discussion. My name is John.
My name is Franz, and while you're getting deaths from 1,000 paper cuts, we'll also hook you up a Clockwork Orange style to watch that French animation CGI, the most recent Garfield animated series, as well as the, I want to say 2 Garfield movies, the like real life ones. I don't think they made a Garfield 3, but I also do not want to be subjected to death by 1,000 paper cuts. So I'll say 2. I'll say 2. Play it safe.
I think there's 2, dude. But look, by the time my punishment is fulfilled, I will be I will be so knowledgeable of the Jim Davis verse.
Honestly, Jim Davis might be connected to Oda. I don't know if on the podcast we've talked about my J.K. Rowling Kishimoto theory.
Oh yeah, we have before.
Okay, yeah, where the author of Naruto and J.K. Rowling like basically switched their lives because they wanted to write the opposite thing.
One of them ghost wrote the other. That is exactly. A fact.
So Jim Davis and Ichiro Oda might have ghost wrote each other's piece of media.
Holy shit.
We do not know. If it's not Jim Davis and Ichiro Oda, it's 100% Jim Davis and Junji Ito.
For sure. Holy shit.
Actually, doesn't Junji Ito have a new manga about a cat out right now?
That eats lasagna. It's literally, you know what it is? It's that comic where he's like, I couldn't help it, John. I was so hungry. And he like ate the house.
Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, it's confirmed. Jim Davis and Junji Ito, part of another ghostwriting scheme.
Yeah.
Though this chapter, I do not believe it was ghostwritten. I do think it's a genuine Oda. Chapter 959, Samurai.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's oh buddy, this is a good one.
A lot of build up.
Oh, also real quick, should we just do it at the start now? It's our 100th episode, everybody. We made it.
Yep, that's it. This is the last one.
That's it. This is the last episode.
Calling it now. 5 minutes in, we're done. No more.
If you see us post next week, respond to the tweet just saying, what the fuck?
Yeah, we'll have more details about how we're celebrating this 100th episode at the end.
Yeah, we'll take care of it all at the end.
I just wanted
I got hype. I wanted to put the number 100 out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years. If you can tell us which episode that gag was from, because I'm pretty sure we've done that before, you get some kind of prize.
I think I can even tell you the date because peeling back peeking behind the curtain in my audio files, I do have a folder labeled 1 week.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh, God.
And it's literally like the first 3 seconds or something.
yeah, it's banned. Oh my god, that's fucking fantastic. But yeah, at the end of the episode, we'll go into detail how we're gonna be celebrating and involve all of you lovely listeners who've supported us. But yeah, dude, 959 Samurai. We continue the cover story, Volume 9 of Gang Beige's Oh My Family, entering the battle-scarred Dressrosa. And the first thing I'm seeing is the like lines on the floor from where the birdcage was getting dragged.
It's really daunting to see that, like,
yeah,
after the
it's
fact.
just
This
crazy.
aftermath.
Yeah, because you could still see like a lot of the walls and shit are like destroyed. I mean, the mountain obviously has like, you know, Flower Hills, all kinds of messed up from when Pika and Luffy were going ham.
It's buck wild, and like I really do hope that like the citizens are like fine, but I guess we'll have to wait till next time to figure that out.
Yeah. Also, really quick, fucking like last minute addition because the editor said so. Pez in Chiffon's arms. I am loving it.
Yes.
He's just he looks so, he's scheming, bro.
Look at him. What a good boy. The fact that they gave him like a small hat just for him, bless.
Yeah, bless. But oh man, we start this chapter 2 days before the final battle, and it's just, you know, the recap of what we saw a couple chapters ago. Kinemon's going over with everybody the plan, and he's like, oh, like, you know, we're gonna be prepared to start moving towards the rendezvous point. We're gonna meet at, you know, the Tokage Harbor, and everyone's like, yeah, let's do this. And Frankie is getting hella hype because he fixed up most of the ships, and he says, all right, make sure we have enough ships ready for 5,000 people. Just make sure, we just need to make sure ships are in position at the promised time, all right? You can count on us, big bro Franosuke. All right. And so, I mean, they kind of, you know, because this chapter kind of jumps around through time to like, it jumps back a little bit to explain kind of what happened. We still don't get a full explanation, but like, I think that line alone kind of explains like maybe they had the ships there and then like he just destroyed the ships. Like,
yeah, there's a little bit of like ambiguity going around, but one detail I do want to point out is that I still am a firm believer of like, so Kinemon was like, we have 4,200 people. It's very close to Blaze It.
yeah.
And Frankie's very like, oh, we got to get 5,000. Where does that extra 800 coming from? I think it's interesting. I'll give my theory on this after a specific detail comes up.
Yeah, we just need 1,900 more, and then we get a good number.
The best number.
The best number. 1,000 times or 100 times the best number, to be exact.
Wouldn't it be 17? Wait. Whatever.
Oh, no, I was going off the 5,000. 17 would be off the 14.
I thought you meant like 69.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Oh, I don't know. I'm bad at math. Why am I trying to correct you?
Oh, man. No, but everybody's just getting hype. Usopp is like, okay, we're heading to Amigasa Village to meet up with the rest of the crew, and then we'll board the Sunny for the final battle. And they're like, you know, all the minks and everybody that helped him fix the ships are like, oh, like, you two are amazing shipwrights. And they're just getting hyped. They're like, yeah, we're gonna crush the beast pirates. And the chapter starts cutting all around Wano, showing the different Yakuza bosses, like, and the people they gathered.
People from Udon as well. Like, all the prisoners are gathered around Hyogoro at this moment. And Hyogoro mentions that Ocho and the others will bring swords over from Ringo, the ones that Yukimaru had stashed away, and that Kappa man, I forgot his fucking name,
Kawamatsu.
found. Yeah, Kawamatsu.
Yeah.
And they also mentioned that they do have armor and some of the weapons that they were supposed to export, which would mean guns and cannons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I don't know if it'll be like any use or something, but we've got these weapons. And it's like, yeah, they're going to be useful, dude.
Yeah, dude. The spirit of Oda Nobunaga lives on.
Oh, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah. But, oh, God. it starts going through. They start going through the plan. It's like rushing to meet up will actually be counterproductive. Huge crowds will draw attention. On the morning of the promised day, the shogun's procession will travel from the capital to Habu Harbor. Once it's set off for Onigashima, the rest of the capital will be caught up in the fire festival. And they're like, no one will pay us any mind. And so they're like, the second hour of the bird, just before evening, would be best time to meet. So they're just kind of saying, like, if we go too fast, everybody's going to notice because, like, they're there. So they're trying to, like, time it just right so that they are getting there as he's already left and the fire festival started so that nobody can notice.
Yeah, they want to go, like, under nightfall as well. Like, they have, like, several conditions that they're trying to meet, so it's not suspicious.
Yeah, it's some good stuff. And we got the cannons, and now we're getting some armor. Because we cut back to Curry, the Amigasa village, the Braided Hat village. And it says, Chopper's like, you sure we can use these? And then Tanguyama's like, of course. And they're like, oh man, like samurai helmets. And he gave them all like samurai armor to wear. And I think it's like Brooke or Chopper, we're real warriors now.
I really do want to believe that that's Chopper saying that.
Yeah.
But the next page is Chef Kiss. You get a reveal. Dude. Like, first it's like a small little panel and you see Luffy wearing something. He says, Kaido, we'll cut that scoundrel to ribbons. And then we get this full reveal of Brook, Luffy, and Chopper all in heavy samurai armor. And boy howdy, do I have a set of deep cuts. But
yeah.
I don't have the standard deep cut no me. I don't have what John and, like, you know, everyone else is. I have I studied real life history deep cut no me. For those that don't know, I majored in Asian studies. It's a very broad field, but I focus on Japanese history, culture, and language, which is still much broader than you'd think. But that has it set shit off. So we're going to start with Chopper, because I think Chopper's the most interesting one. His armor that he's wearing belongs to the real life. So all of them are Warring States generals and the such. They're warriors from the Sengoku era in Japan. Chopper being Sanada Yukimura. Who is he? Kind of irrelevant, to be honest. But he was known for two things: having really cool armor, specifically armor that had like deer antlers on it, because he was from the there were like two different words for it: the Shinshu or the Shinano province back then, now the Nagano prefecture. And in the area there's like a shit ton of deer, so he used that to like mark himself. He also had like deep, like blood red, armor. They'd call him the Crimson Demon or something along the lines. He was a good general, but he like lost when it fucking counted. So thanks to him, the Toyotomi like family lost like Nagano prefecture, so he kind of blew a little bit. But it was really cool, and he was a very nice person.
Hell yeah.
Next would be Luffy, and to be honest, I'm not sure exactly whose his armor belongs to. Arthur actually brought up that it might be something related to the quote-unquote Otani clan. I don't know who the fuck the Otani clan is, to be like full honest. They were under the Toyotomi, but like they were very relevant. But he's using the crane symbol from the Kozuki clan to be like to mention that the real life analog would be the Otani clan. And I do want to correct him. I doubt he'll ever listen to this, but I do want to mention that the swan symbol is generally attributed to the Mori clan. The Mori clan being a descendant from the Minamoto clan that was very prevalent before the Sengoku period, and so prevalent that they were actually descended from some emperors. And they're also famous from the tale of Genji. The like Genji clan, the Minamoto clan, is like the precursor to the Mori clan. And the Mori clan was around. They served Oda Nobunaga at the time, but I don't know specifically whose armor it is. There's a lot of players in the fucking warring states, so like honestly, I don't give too much of a damn. And then the last one, big baller himself, Brook. Before recording this, like I was on the call with John, like I spent like 20-30 minutes looking, and I'm like, God, who the fuck is this? I feel like it's Oda Nobunaga, but is it? Could it be?
Is it possibly?
And then after all this looking, John just like looked it up, and he's like, dude, I think it is.
Dude,
and
absolute Chad. Fucking Brook Oda Nobunaga, like, oh my God.
Oda no BONE-naga. Nailed it. Got it in one.
Oda no BONE-naga.
Got him.
Dude.
He looks the best out of all
Chad.
of them.
Yeah, he looks so sick.
I can't wait. So like Oda Nobunaga in the Warring States period was really well known for being kind of like a Westaboo. He really loved the like Western culture and shit. He really liked guns too. So I can't wait for Brook to just pull the fuck out a fucking sawed off and just point it at someone and be like, look at my samurai sword.
Holy shit.
This is gonna be great.
Dude, he's gonna have a new like ice attack, and it's just a shotgun that shoots ice bullets.
God bless. Last thing about this page is that Sanji's like trying to make fun of Zoro because like, he's like, oh, you don't want any armor? And Zoro's like, nah, it'll slow me down.
Such a fucking shit poster, dude. He's like, I get it. You got a pretty big bounty gap to make up for.
Bastard.
It's literally like fucking what, 100,000, not even.
Yeah, it's not that big.
It's like what, a 1-digit difference, and then he slices the same coast he sliced off again.
Like right behind Sanji too. And like Nami's just yelling at them like, yo, stop this shit.
But dude, yeah, Nami's justifiably getting pissed off at Zoro because not even back together for like 10 minutes. And of course, Sanji would fucking shitpost Zoro about his bounty being higher.
What a piece of shit. But also, you gotta love it. Next page.
It's so good.
They're talking about the entrance to Onigashima. Robin mentions that Orochi said the entrance was winter. And so the musketeers are kind of confused about it. The minks are saying like just the entrance, and Carrot comes in to clarify, saying that the mainland of Wano has like crazy seasons, so it makes sense, and also that they have fur, so it doesn't really matter to them.
Yeah, and the musketeers bring up a good point too. So we get reintroduced to the Inuyashi's three musketeers: Sicilian, Consulate, and Giovanni. And Sicilian's like, oh, rather than the season, the weather is of more concern. The promised day will be a full moon, but if it's hidden by clouds, it doesn't matter. And this panel is like the cutest panel. I love this. Wanda and Carrot are like rubbing their faces up against Nami's cheeks. And she's like, that's true. If all of the minks can fight the way Carrot did that time, that'd be a huge boost to our strength. And I think the little onomatopoeia, I think it says Garchu, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
See, the thing is, I always saw this panel as like Carrot and Wanda just standing like there, and Nami just comes up like in between them.
Oh, dude, that's cuter. I like that.
Exactly. I like it. It's good.
I like it. That's canon now. It happened. But Wanda says, like, whether or not we'll be able to undergo Sulong will end up being a matter of luck. More importantly, I hope Nekomamushi and the Guardians will end up arriving in time. And fucking Chopper. Just the way he's drawn here. What's up, Luffy?
he looks like that one meme from Demon Slayer
Yeah.
where like someone took the Kirby with the knife and made it Inosuke from Demon Slayer. I'm like,
Yeah.
hola, compachiro, puede salir y jugar.
Dude, he just looks so funny. But yeah, sorry. Chopper's like, oh, what's the matter, Luffy? And Chopper Luffy gets into some real shit, dude. He's like, Big Mom's here, but Jinbei hasn't come yet. If it weren't for him, we'd never been able to escape. And I'm like, aw, shit. We're finally getting mention of Jinbei again. And we just sort of get a flashback of like, oh, like, I'm your captain now. I am the captain now. And he says, you better show up at Wano. We'll be waiting. And it's like, oh, dude, come on.
I'm so hurt by this because it's like, I'm so nervous. I don't know what's happened. None of us do. No one even has like the remotest idea. But remember how I mentioned that there's like 800 people missing from that 5,000?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if like a shit ton of fishmen showed up?
Oh, dude, that'd be so sick.
Like,
I think that's gonna happen. Like,
because he got stuck with them, so he's not gonna like solo come over here. I don't think Aladdin would let him do that.
Yeah, and especially since Luffy declared that like Fishman Island was under his protection now.
Yeah.
Even if he's like, oh, I'm going to help my new captain, the Sun Pirates are gonna be like, okay, yeah, well, we're gonna help too, because like we're like we have a vested interest in Luffy succeeding.
Yeah, especially because they don't want to get back under Big Mom's control.
Yeah, I'm happy that we get reference to him again, because this means that we're gonna see him soon.
Someday.
Yeah, someday my prince will come. I just really hope that he's okay. I know like Oda said, God, I forget, there was some interviews right after the finale of Whole Cake. There was a color spread that had all the Straw Hats, and Jinbei wasn't included on there. And people actually asked him, and then his official response in like some interview is, oh, like Jinbei is a part of the crew, and he even put it on the Vivre card, like Jinbei is the newest member, like he's a part of the crew, he just hasn't got like, you know, the joining party that they usually have. Yeah. He's like, but he said he's keeping Jinbei's appearance in the color spreads like secret, because when he comes back there will physically be something different about him. So I don't know if he means like, oh, I'm gonna give him new clothes, or oh, he's gonna be like scarred up or missing a limb. I have no idea which one of those it's gonna be, and I'm scared.
I'm deathly afraid. I really don't want him to like I don't know, man. I don't want him to be hurt.
Yeah.
Fuck Big Mom, dude. Ugh.
You know what? Did fucking Mega Deep Cut when the spin wheel was happening? There was a theory that like the one where she cuts off your head was like a gag one, and she would just shave your head. I just hope that's it. I hope he comes back and he's bald, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yo, wig,
dude. Jinbei with the toupee.
Oh shit! Oh my god, that's a good theory, actually. We go to the flower capital after all that deliberation to outside the gates of Ibisu town, and someone mentions that Ushimitsu Kozo is here, even though no stories of robberies in the capital have come out, and everyone's yelling money, money. But isn't Ushimitsu Kozo the witching hour boy?
Yeah, so the witching hour boy came back, even though there was no stories of robberies in the capital, and the people of Ibisu town are like, oh, like we'll be able to drink some water. And Hold'em, this shitbag is back, and he's like questioning them, I guess, about the witching hour boy. Well, because it says here, we burned the bandits' mountain to a crisp, and yet they haven't come for revenge. They continue to steal large amounts of food from the plantations. And he's like, spit it out. Like, he thinks it's the mountain bandits that are still doing this.
Right. It's really interesting because, oh my god, what's his name? Yeah, yo. Dreaming. Oh my god, the guy that got crucified. Fuck.
Oh, Yasuye?
Yeah, Yasuye. He tried to take the heat off of the Witching Hour boy, because didn't he claim to be the Witching Hour boy, like, right before he died?
Yeah, he claimed to be the Witching Hour boy, and then when he got up to the podium, he was like, "Oh, I lied about that.
Oh.
Like, I just wanted to, I lied about that. I just wanted to, I think that was what he said. Because he just needed people to, like, hear him out, but...
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, we never got that story thread resolved, so it's like, who is the Witching Hour boy? Is it Denjiro? All this time?
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. I don't know where else Denjiro is other than fucking Denjiro is Eam, dude. Like, I don't know.
There's no other fucking solution. Hold'em's still out here threatening this population, and everyone's like, oh no, he's gonna find out the reason they're stealing all that food. He can't find that out. And Holden starts like, what are you whispering about? Otsuru comes out to deflect it, and she says, come, I'll show you, but you have to promise you won't lay a hand on these people. And I'm scared, because Holden takes the bait, and she says, come with me, and you can see a world of pure imagination. You can see for yourself. It's a bit far, though. And she's sweating right there. So,
oh, man.
Her love.
Oh, dude. When they finally meet, I need them to meet. Like, that panel of them, like, holding hands on a date. It was good. I need more. I need more. Funneled directly into my bloodstream.
Exactly.
So she's like, oh, so you have enough med to need that much food. So you here, aren't you, Keen? The moment I saw Kikunojo, I had a feeling. And it's like, oh, she knew Kiku, like, all this time.
Damn, way to dead name her. Nah.
Yeah. But, oh my goodness. She's like, leave this to me. I won't come looking for you all. Bring back the country of the Kozukis. And, these homies right here, they are playing 4D chess. They already knew what Suru is planning. They're like, Suru, stop covering for us. Our dream of eating our bellies full just once before we die has come true. And so they take the blame for the food, so that way Holden will, like, not investigate the samurai any further.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, oh man, like, fuck, dude.
And then this last, like, flip of scene, the day before the final battle, there's a bunch of freaks of nature. We've got these smile fruit users saying, yeah, it's here. But these ones are special because they're flying. They've got wings.
Yeah, so the guy with the wings coming out of his waist, whack. The guy with, like, an eagle head, the eagle head is cool. He is whack. Yeah.
He is very
This
whack.
butterfly girl, now hold on. That's actually hella cool.
It is.
Or she's like a moth or something.
Reiju was already, like, in that vicinity, so, like, come on, that's plagiarism.
Yeah, plagiarism. Cool, but plagiarism. Cool, but we can't officially award you points because it's plagiarism.
Exactly. Disqualified.
Yeah, disqualified.
So they're at Curry Beach, and they hear a voice from the Smale, just do what I've told you. And they're like, okay, sure, give the order, and we'll take care of this too. And you see the Sunny go in this, like, little cave, and it just gets blown up, and it's like, payload delivered.
They just fucking blast the cave?
Dude.
So seeing this, I'm like, okay, I don't think they blew up the Sunny.
Right, no.
What I'm thinking is they blew up the cave so that it encased the Sunny in the rock, so there's no way to get to it from the outside.
Exactly.
Unless you go underwater.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And then the voice from the Smale, I guess, is saying, well done. And we get a little laugh, muhaha. Next is the bridge between Kibi and Udon. Are you sure? I thought these great bridges were important. And the voice that was on the Smale at first says, shut up, do as you were told. We can rebuild once all of this is over. Next one.
The bridge between Ringo and Hakumai. Like,
dude, it's crazy. What's it, fuck? The Yakuza leader with the butterfly head. She's sitting there, like, some of her lackeys are saying like, oh, the great bridges, they're going down. And she mentions that it'll prevent them from reaching the coast. So it's like,
Yeah, he just keeps going. Next. The Weasel Harbor at Curry, all the ships are now unfit to sail. And then he's like, I've yet to confirm the existence of the samurai myself. Travel to the present day from 20 years ago, from that burning castle. If you can't show me their heads, nay, even if you did, I'd have a hard time believing that tall tale. And he's blowing up all the bridges, and he's like, I've had a hard enough time convincing these bloody retainers of the truth, and that idiot Yasuye went and made it worse. It's just a prank, bro.
Orochi gets pranked. 720p.
Gone sexual. Dude, Yasuye's clickbaiting the fuck out of Orochi.
Dude, from the grave too.
Yeah, from the grave. Now it's all being treated like some big joke, but my intel is true. Mock my commands as nonsensical babble. I care not. I have the power to force you to carry them out. It's like, oh fuck. Like he's dangerous. The shading on his ugly ass face, I'm like, uh-oh.
He's going ham.
Yeah. And
he mentions
go ahead, yeah.
He mentions that if all routes towards Takage Harbor are blocked, where can they go? 4,000 people? Not bad. Too bad not a single one of them will reach their destination. And we get a map of all the bridges that were blown up, as well as some of the harbors that were blown up. And I want to bring up that if you look at this like real hard, real close, there's still a way.
Yeah, it's longer than normal, but there is a way.
And it's straight through the fucking flower capital.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be... But they do have the cover of the fact that there's a festival going on in the flower capital.
Yeah.
So, through all the like joyous commotion, maybe they can like sneak through.
Yeah.
If they're carrying shit, who knows? But we'll see.
Yeah, I saw some people talking about it like a couple weeks ago on Twitter and stuff, and it was just like, they were saying like, oh, like the festival, like those little parade carts, like what if they were like, well, at first, before we knew what we knew this chapter, they were like, oh, well, what if Luffy and them are like actually in one of those, like they're in the flower capital, like hiding in one of those to get transported. But knowing this now, seeing the map, that there is a way to get to the harbor still, you just have to take the long way. Every road leads through the flower capital. It's like, okay, with the festival going on, that might actually be doable.
Yeah. There is the question of what will happen if there's any conflict. And the big problem is that, what's his fuck? The dude with the pompadour.
Oh, Kyoshiro, yeah.
Is there defending the procession. So that's their biggest roadblock, but if they can get past him, they're scot-free.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I hope. We cut back to present day Tokage Harbor in Udon, and all of the scabbards now are like getting the boat, and Momonosuke's screaming like, stop it, this is suicide, we must regroup and wait for another chance. And Kinemon just starts yelling, and he's like, if we let this one slip, our next chance will be 1 year from now, and our ruse cannot last that long. Our capture of Udon will soon be found out. Kaido's armies will ride out in force to crush us rebels. He's like, and we can't go on stealing food to survive. You might have heard tell before leaving Curry, the people of Leftover Town, believing in our final battle, revealed their crimes and had their town razed for it. And he's like, the town in which my wife lives. And he's just like screaming at Momonosuke, like,
dude, poor fucking, like, this is quite the fucking scene, and it just doesn't stop, because
yeah,
he begs, please ignore us, Lord Momonosuke. Ordering us to run from this place would be commanding us to live in shame. And
yeah, Momonosuke crying, just like, what will happen to me? And he's like, we would like for you to live on with Lady Hiyori. And he's like, enough of your selfish words. My father too was alone in the beginning. If it weren't for Lord Oden, none of us would have ever become samurai. We'd have remained half-baked amateurs. And all of them are just like crying just in the rain. And oh man, this panel is so sick. For that reason, we will remain Lord Oden's samurai till the very end. And Shinobu is holding Momonosuke back, like she hasn't pinned, and they're gonna go. Like regardless of what happened, they're gonna go to they're gonna go to Onigashima.
It's gonna be rough. I'm a little scared for all of this.
Oh yeah, definitely. I am terrified.
They get one more flashback right after this. Listen up, my men. This country has remained closed off for hundreds of years, and the Kozuki have had more than a hand in it. But one day, the time will come. The tides of the world will begin to shift. Before that day comes, open Wano's borders, and we go back 39 years, the flower capital.
Oh, yes. It's finally happening. Oi, hide your kids, hide your wives, close up your shops, hide your livestock. Hurry, he's coming. The capital was home to the most well-known man of the age. Oden Kozuki has returned. And people are like, he's failed yet another voyage abroad. Die already, you good for nothing. You're crushing me to death here with your narrow minds.
The biggest detail, you mentioned this before recording. He's missing something.
He is not wearing any pants. I am convinced. He has the big ass like rope thing, you know, the iconic like, you know, Japanese like rope. Like,
it's a kabuki thing.
Yeah.
But it might also be a firefighter thing? I don't know if I'm like misremembering this, but I'm going to go with kabuki for now.
If what I learned from Japanese firefighting from the movie Promare, I think I remember that the picture he showed had those ropes on the back of the guy's thing.
You know? Yeah. Actually. Oden Kozuki, wow.
Yeah.
The firefighter.
John Arbuckle. See, that was my chance at redemption. I said it right this time. No.
You got it.
Oden Kozuki. Dude, it's finally starting. We're finally getting the Oden flashback that we've been promised.
It's been years.
Yeah, Oda said, he's like, oh, at the start of like the next, it was like right after the first part of Wano ended. I think it was right at the Stampede like announcement. He was like, oh, and the manga this year is like, this year we're going to get a big like Lord Oden flashback. We're gonna learn all about Lord Oden, and dude, we're finally getting it. We're starting the Oden flashback, and I'm so excited. I mean, because this flashback, according to this chapter, takes place 39 years ago, which means this is before he went on his journey with Roger.
Yep.
Because if I'm not mistaken, he went on his journey 25 years ago from the current day.
About right.
And then I know 20 years ago, I think, was Roger's execution, wasn't it?
Yeah.
22 now or something like that, after the time skip. Something
True.
like that.
And it would also be like the same time when like Oden like got murdered.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited to see pre-Roger Oden. I mean, I want to see all versions of Oden. I want to see more of him on Roger's ship, like not in silhouette. But
yeah.
I think really that's what I'm most excited for. To see him in not silhouette anymore.
To see how like different he looks compared to like Roger and everyone. Just some crazy ass kabuki looking fuck.
Oh my god, yeah.
Next to like Roger and everyone.
Dude, it's gonna be insane. Do you think that his hair is like blue, like Hiyori's?
Oh. You know?
Because I think they've showed Lady Toki, like her official color.
Right.
And I believe that it was shown to be black, I think. Or I don't know if the anime has gotten there yet. I know there's been like in the anime, they've shown a scene of, it was Lady Toki with Hiyori and Momonosuke, like holding them as kids.
Right.
And I know in that one, they didn't show Hiyori's face, but they showed her hair color, and it was blue like it is in the official color, like that bluish green or whatever.
True.
So I wonder if his is like that.
Her shadow has already been debuted, so I think you're right. Yeah, Oden's hair is definitely fucking bright turquoise.
Yeah, Odin is a Super Saiyan SSGS Lord Odin.
No. He is Hatsune Miku.
Lord Odin. Odin, Hatsune Miku, Kozuki.
Exactly. We figured it out, y'all. That's it. End of the episode.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, we're not on break next week, which is cool, but also surprising.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you and me had talked about it before. Like, we saw somewhere somebody mentioned that Oda was going to take, I almost said Lord Oda.
Well,
somebody had mentioned that Lord Oda was going to take like a couple weeks off. So I don't know if they meant like at the end of the year for the holidays or like now. But
right.
I guess myth busted. It's not now because we're definitely coming back next week.
I mean, I'll be honest. I really wasn't prepared to fucking record this week.
Yeah.
It caught me off guard, but hell, I'll welcome it always. Like, I'll take a chapter whenever.
I always welcome new chapters.
Yeah, I mean, 960. Dude, we're almost at 1,000.
We're almost at 1,000. Dude, what the fuck do you think is going to happen at chapter 1,000?
We get a reveal of the big hat.
Dude, the big hat.
Or, like, realistically, like, less meme. We get more information either about the Void Sentry or Joy Boy.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's pretty realistic.
That's possible, yeah. It's, oh man, I don't know. I see, because part of me is like, oh man, like, is the fight gonna have actually started by then? In 40 chapters?
Oh, what? Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna get, like,
yeah,
a couple of chapters. It might be over by then.
Dude, maybe.
I really
At the pace
do think
it's
so.
been going, because like even if this flashback is pretty long, like I say long, but like long meaning like it'll probably be like what, like
5 chapters.
Yeah, 3 to 5 chapters. Because I remember the Corazon flashback. That one was like about 4 or 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So I can totally imagine this one going that length. I mean, if it goes longer, that'd be cool. But I mean
it'd be more information.
Anything goes, man. Yeah.
Because like that might give us some insight into like Roger and shit too. So I'd welcome it.
Yeah. The best case scenario that I can see for me that I would like is it starts before he's with Roger, and then we get a little bit when he was with Roger, and then we get him leaving Roger.
Yeah.
Like that would be pretty cool to see all of that in like one flashback, like because I feel like that would give us all the context we need for like everything about him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're gonna get to see, I don't know, part of me like I feel like something, maybe I'm just getting over paranoid and overthinking it, but like every time I think about like Lord Odin's death, I'm like, man, something doesn't feel right with like the whole Lady Toki thing. Like, did she just die, or like, because I mean, she said like, oh, she had this power, and it's like, she comes from like long ago, so Void Sentry,
right?
Yeah, I come from long ago, read Void Sentry, but like, I just want to like, there's, I don't know, the way I see it, if she's like a fucking time traveler and she knows the importance of like the Void Sentry to the people of the future, like, I don't think she would just be like, oh, surprise, like I'm gonna die with my fruit power. Like, just, it can go anywhere. Like, anybody can get this. Like, I think she would definitely take precautions somehow.
You don't have a body.
Yeah, she could have thrown herself through time, but
I think it's likely, but I don't want to make any calls because like there's just so much.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, I think we will get him meeting, even if it's just like a panel or so. I would like to see him meeting Lady Toki.
Yeah,
because I mean, I think in this flashback they're gonna put her in there, and we'll get to learn like a little bit more about her.
Mm-hmm. It'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm hyped for Lord Odin.
Mm-hmm. That's about it for the chapter.
Yeah,
we do have like, we could discuss about Jinbei. What do you think he's cooking up?
Oh, I think he's gonna join he's gonna join in a very dramatic fashion. So whatever the Straw Hats are doing right now, like, so I think like what might have happened is that the Straw Hats and everybody are going to have to go through the Flower Capital to get to the harbor. They're gonna have some kind of altercation with Kyoshiro, and then we'll finally get Kyoshiro's like true motives.
Yeah.
And then I think what's gonna happen is Jinbei and like the Fisherman Pirates are gonna arrive at Wano like after they leave, but I think they're gonna arrive at the beach where the Sunny was. Yeah. And so I think Jinbei, being the helmsman of the Sunny Go, is gonna, when he appears, he's gonna be on the Sunny already. Like, he's gonna bring the Sunny to the Straw Hats.
I 100% am on the same boat, specifically because he's the fucking helmsman.
Yeah. Like, so he's gonna appear and he's gonna bust some ass. I better see some like vagabond drills. I better see some fishman karate.
Dude, they better fuck.
Yeah. It's gonna be, yeah. I don't make the rules, guys. If I did, I think this manga would be a little different, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh man. I'm excited to see him back, but it's not gonna be for a few chapters.
Oh yeah.
First we gotta see what's up with Oden. We gotta see this maximum pervert man.
Yeah, he's either maximum Chad or like maximum pervert.
There's definitely no in between. Not with this man.
There's no in between and absolutely no crossover.
I hate it. Oh god. I think that'll do it for us this week, though.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Dude, yeah, the 100. That's gonna do it for our 100th episode, guys. We made it again.
Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, wahoo, ho,
hee ho, wahoo,
woof,
woof.
That's the sound you make after doing a podcast for 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh god. So about our whole 100th episode celebration, honestly, would we be here without you fans? Possibly. We're fucking insane. But the important thing is that like we have you guys to thank for, like, we have someone to share this with. Like, the whole premise for this podcast was just me and John being like, hey, we already like spend like 2 hours every week talking about the newest One Piece. We could just do it. We could just record it. And so we did. But now we have a community behind it, and it's really scary. So for me, I don't like being part of communities so much. It's just like a quirk I've had where like, you know, like I'm LGBT, but have I ever been part of an LGBT group? Fuck no. There's just something about it that's like not for me. Just being like part of a community.
Yeah.
But because it's scary, you know, like are people going to be like you? Like, yeah, we have like interests like in common or like experiences in common, but like, you know, is it going to be cool? But y'all have, you know, made a community with us that is really great to be around. Just like a great spirit of just like some One Piece communities are, you know.
Yeah. You go into the comment section, or you go into the chats of some of these like live reaction streams, and it's like, oh no.
Some people are like reading One Piece for it as a shonen manga, and like I get it. It is a shonen manga, but like, you know, we're here for different reasons, like us, all of us, and I'm glad that we can talk about all of that, you know, all of us together. So in the spirit of that, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're probably going to be doing this on Twitter because that's it just makes sense. Like, that seems to be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
What will be included in the giveaway? I went to see Stampede and I got a Japanese volume 10,089. That is the official volume for One Piece Stampede, the movie, and we'll be shipping that out along with a few little trinkets that I've like picked up, One Piece related. I'm not the kind of person to like hold on to like so much stuff like that unless it's Kirby related stuff, but that's a different conversation. And so it'll be one copy of that. You'll also be getting a pair of keychains that would be Sabo and Koala. It's a really cute keychain. So cute. Also, I have 2 folders. I believe it's 2 folders. I haven't actually opened the packaging. It should be 2 folders. One with Robin in her Wano getup, and one with Usopp in his Wano getup.
Oh, nice.
So I'll basically be shipping all of that out to somewhere, wherever you are, to a lucky winner. And we'll be doing that on Twitter sometime around when this episode comes out. We'll be putting out a tweet, giving details. But the rules will basically be follow us.
Yeah, just follow us, retweet the tweet, and then
you'll get 2 entries.
Yeah.
If you follow us, you retweet, and then reply to that tweet with 2 hashtags. That'll give you 2 entries. First hashtag, Kiku for life. Second hashtag,
Kiku for life.
Trans rights. Oh wait, shit, we should talk about this. Is it Kiku number 4 life?
Yeah, I like that way better.
Okay,
Kiku for life.
So hashtag Kiku number 4 life, and then hashtag trans rights. Each of those hashtags will give you 1 entry.
Yeah, and in the tweet itself, we'll put the hashtags just so nobody like fucking... I mean, if you reply to the tweet and you misspelled the hashtag, I'll give it to you, but like...
Exactly.
I'll put them in the tweet just so you have like, just in case you don't know how to spell, which we've all been... we've all definitely been victims of, John Carbuncle and all that. But that'll be out when this episode comes out, so it should be soon. We recorded this inside baseball. We recorded this like Saturday night, Sunday morning, US time, East Coast time. So it should be within like, I don't know.
Monday?
Yeah. Question mark. You'll find out. Look, when you're hearing this, it won't even matter.
Exactly. This is just us being confused because time is confusing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's go ahead and retweet, follow us, reply with the hashtags. You'll get 2 entries. And then what you want to give it like 2 weeks, and then we'll draw the winner in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks sounds good. We'll give it till right after Halloween.
Yeah, so right after Halloween. So when you're out getting candy and you're like, oh fuck, just be sure to do it.
Yeah, and then I'll ship it straight to you. Don't worry about. I want to say don't worry about shipping costs. They should be fine, but like.
Yeah, we'll get in contact with the winner, and if they live somewhere, like, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for 100 episodes. That's going to wrap it up for us. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media. Paramecia Fancast everywhere, at Paramecia Cast on Twitter. We have episodes that go up every single week, parameciafancast.libsyn.com, and as soon as they're uploaded to Libsyn, they're going to be everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, any other podcast site that pulls from RSS, we're going to be there. Can't think of anything else. Is that it? Crack Theory? Do we have a Crack Theory? Who's another Garfield character?
We could just cut it there.
Just cut it there.